So last time, you guys went and spent all your gold. You went to Trinks and Drinks, where you met two very fine shopkeepers. One-track shopkeeps, you might say. You got a bunch of potions, a bunch of drinks, and a bunch of trinks. And now you are standing in the middle of this marketplace. In front of you is this well in the middle of the market, and around you are a bunch of boarded up enclosed shops. The herbalist is behind you to your left.
Well, guys, I'm broke. I can't buy anything. Anybody want to get anything before we move on? I'm starting to think we should start investigating the whole cube business again.
Yeah, it's been we've been off track for a little while, so I don't have any money. I'm completely broke.
Me too.
What was it? Horrell told us to come here, so I guess we just hit him up with the paper.
Good thinking.
All right, so you guys take out the magical paper, and on it says, "Get to the vision portal."
What the hell is that?
Good question.
I just write WTF with a question mark.
After a moment, the paper erases itself, and you see a very crude sketch of Beechwyn. There's one X in the middle. You can sort of make out the general idea of where you should go.
That's better.
I just wanted to write back, but hello, my name is Tom Riddle.
Oh, God.
Oh no, what have we done? Alright, so I guess we just head towards where Horrell told us?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you guys walk through some abandoned streets, lots of buildings that have sort of been abandoned or have become sort of derelict. There's buildings that have collapsed. There's little fires in the street periodically, people scavenging around for stuff.
I don't know why, but when you said buildings that have become derelict, I imagine a building robbing another building. Give me shingles. It's oh no.
So you guys sort of make your way down this street, and as you sort of go along, hold on, my headphones are making this clicking noise. As you go along, you start to see this very large building coming up on your left. It's got, I swear to God, you're such an asshole.
That is funny.
You see this big building coming up on your left, and it's got these very large pillars, and it's got a set of steps leading up to it. And the building itself is made out. It looks like it's carved out of stone, or bits of it have marble. Across from this large building, as you get closer, you see a row of businesses. On the corner that you're approaching, you see a small 3-story building, and on the first floor there's a sign that says Vision Portal, and next to it there is a speakeasy.
Do you think we have time to hit up the speakeasy first?
With what money?
Yours.
No.
Alright, well then let's hit the Vision Portal or whatever.
I mean, we could ask around and figure out what the hell a Vision Portal is, but I ain't buying you shit. Well, I would recommend we ask around at the speakeasy since it's right next door. Or, right near it. Because I don't want to jump into a portal to God knows where. Or if we even are supposed to jump into it.
I think we could probably go into the speakeasy and get a little bit more info beforehand, and then
fair enough.
Then go in.
All right, let's do that. Ku, you owe me a beer.
All right, so you guys head over to this speakeasy, and it's got one of those little neon signs with the eyes, and you walk up to the door, and you see that it's locked.
Well,
it's broad daylight.
It says opens at 4 p.m. Just kidding. It doesn't say that.
Could I go up to the door and knock, to see if if it's one of those things where the owner lives in it or above it?
Sure.
I knock.
One of those tiny little slots opens up, But for you, since you're very tall, it's sort of at like your belly button.
Can I grab my belly button and start making it into like a face, like it's talking? Hello down there.
God damn it.
So like little eyes on my stomach.
Oh,
That'd be great.
So you see two little eyes show up from inside this little slot, and they say, "Who's there?"
Coup?
What's a coup?
What's the coup to you? The
The little slot slides shut.
Laryn walks into the vision portal building.
Sounds about right.
Alright, well, I tried.
Just shaking my head. And then I start walking towards the vision portal building.
All right, coup, do you follow, or are you just gonna stand there?
I'll follow the other two.
Okay, so you guys walk over into the front door of the vision portal building, and once you go inside, there's a woman sitting at a desk. Behind her, there are a series of doors. There's 5 doors.
Hey, ma'am. What's this
Hello.
place? What's this place about?
Well, this is the vision portal. You can communicate with anybody in the realm that has access to a vision portal.
Oh, I think I was told to come here. I'm a first timer. You want to help me out?
So who is the individual that you're trying to call?
I'm not sure I want to tell you that, but let me talk to my friends quick. Hey, guys. Should we tell her about Horrell?
I mean, we kind of have to, right? I don't know how to use this thing.
Yeah, but what if that's a name we don't want to fuck it. Disclose, but whatever. Yeah, his name's Horrell.
It's not like there are many people here that can do anything.
Horrell. He's from up in Zaranth, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he calls here all the time. Lots of young girls coming in to talk with him.
God damn it. We're one of those girls. What's up? Hiya, lady.
Was that you, AJ?
Yeah. What? No, I'm not doing the voice. That was Bren.
That was me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if that was you, like after doing the Laryn impression last episode,
God damn it.
AJ's working on his impressions.
repertoire. Yeah, I'm all for it. I support that wholeheartedly. So she says, so are you going to be paying the fee?
How much is that?
It's 15 gold to place a call.
Fuck.
Well, here's the thing. I have this gold that I found in a dungeon, and I'm curious if it means anything to you specifically. And I show her the old, unique gold pieces.
We don't take foreign currency.
All right.
I'm just kind of like rocking back on my heels, like looking at Ku, like, how much do you got, pal?
Well,
Oh,
just
I got
curious, if we were to be able to muster up 15 gold pieces, which store would we need to go into? Because I'm new here.
Spitball.
Any of them, any door, any vision portal is perfectly fine.
And how does this work exactly? Do we just like say who we're talking to, like the Flu Network and Harry Potter?
I will connect
In
you.
what?
Guys, I was gonna knock her out, and we were gonna move on. But she's gonna connect us, so shit.
Yeah.
So the operator of this.
Sounds like we need to go earn 3 gold somewhere.
No, not fucking grinding for D&D. Let me see.
I do enough of that in every other game I play.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm torn.
What's this lady look like?
Very important.
Yes.
She's human, middle-aged, about 5'8", sitting down, brown hair.
Can we set her up on a date with Donnie?
Does she have big old... I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna... Could you
Bluff. Wait, I'm gonna try bluff, although it's really bad.
Well,
What's
I'm
your
thinking, if, like, last resort, I mean, I don't want to say this with Matt here because I don't want to give it away, but could we like take the 12 gold pieces I have and then throw in 3 of the mystery gold coins I have and be like, hey, that weighs about 15 gold. Like, I doubt she's checking every piece. So if we need to, maybe
That's not a bad idea. All right, well, let me try my bluff check quick before, and then that's a good backup plan. Smart move.
All right,
see if we can get it down to 12.
I'm just gonna. You say that Horo calls here a lot. I'm pretty sure he said that this call was already paid for.
Oh, you're calling collect.
He told us to use the promo code Audible.
Yeah, or the promo code
WTF.
Yeah, see, we're paying
10% off
COD.
at checkout.
God damn.
We're doing COD.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I have to
Bill
roll
Horrell.
this. Hold on,
This is
I have to
all.
roll.
This all goes in Horrell. This is all on him.
Yeah, if he's got a tab, like, fucking yeah, use that.
Okay. So she says, "Well, I know just how to connect you. Then, in that case, follow me." And she leads you
Awesome.
to the middle door.
I rolled the 17, by the way, so hell yeah.
She approaches the middle door, and she pulls out a small metallic wand from a pocket somewhere on her person, and she taps it against the door and opens it up. And inside, it looks just like a room. And she gestures for everybody to walk in.
All right, I
Glad
do.
we didn't knock her out.
Yeah, me too.
All right, everybody goes in, and the door is shut behind you. And one thing you notice is that this room is perfectly quiet. But what's also interesting is that the room is much larger on the inside than you expected it to be. There's only one door leading in behind you, and you would have expected to see the entrances from the other 4 doors on that wall, but there are none. The other thing that you notice is that everything in the room looks a little bit wiggly. It's just it's like not quite solid, sort of like in Lord of the Rings when he puts the ring on, and everything's just a little bit wiggly, a little bit smoky, and it doesn't feel quite right.
Psychedelic.
A little bit psychedelic, but not quite psychedelic, just a little bit.
Okay.
And so, as you're standing in there, you hear a voice, and it says, "Thank you for calling 1-800-CALLATT." And then you hear some really amazing hold music. And by really amazing, I mean it's pretty bad.
It's gonna be interesting to see what you.
Yeah, I'm
edit
really
in.
excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You guys are just sitting there waiting and waiting.
You hear the best royalty-free waiting music.
So you guys are still waiting. It's still waiting. And then after a little while, you hear some. It sounds like it's coming from very far away. What do they think they're doing? Making us pay for this call? We don't have any fucking gold. And then the back wall of this room is previously just white, but it begins to sort of look like a pane of glass. It becomes slightly transparent, and as you look at it longer and longer, you notice that the wall has sort of turned into a window.
Oh.
And on the other side of the window, you can see Catherine holding Horrell in one of those baby pouches that women wear.
Like a baby Bjorn.
Yeah, she's baby wearing Horrell.
God damn it.
That's the best thing I've ever thought of.
Oh, it's you guys. Hello.
You like laying down for a nap or something, Horrell?
I just woke up and I was here.
Well, what makes you want us to get to this vision portal?
So Catherine sort of turns to the side to sort of distract Horrell a little bit, and she says,
She jiggled her keys.
she looks at you guys and she says, that gold that you found it's very important. That gold came from one of the crag. That is the currency north of the barrier. Where did you find it?
I forget.
Me too.
In a cave.
Just already, it's been one episode.
Oh shit!
I look at the two of them just like, guys, and then I'm like, we found it in a cave by Beechwyn, like in the mountain.
Oh yeah, the behind the crystal.
Before
That's
we came
right.
out the grass hole.
It all comes back to the grass hole.
So,
The grayness.
who did you take it from? Who was there?
No, actually, well, there were some
dwarf
necrotically
statue.
charged dwarves there.
But it may have been there for a very long time then. This gold is ancient, and if authorities found out that you possessed it, you could be in very deep trouble. They would want to know how you got crag money.
So you're telling me I shouldn't show off this gold to anyone?
Well, the only thing that you can do with it at this point is find somebody unscrupulous enough to melt it down for you. Otherwise, you'll never be able to use it.
Unless we use it to interact with the Crags people that are here on this side of the barrier.
If any
Have you
survive.
encountered many?
No.
Maybe.
I think most of them are probably dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all not burst into flames, but like
Wicked
They-
Witch of the Wested.
they had the hot flashes. They're all going through menopause.
God damn it!
It turns out that the Crag live for thousands of years and then suddenly get really bad menopause. Like,
When they're like
all at
5
once.
minutes before death, they get menopause.
Just all at once.
And they're like, oh shit, you guys get this when you're like in your 50s?
Catherine, I guess we're in Beechwyn. What's the next objective? Because I don't really know where we're supposed to go. I mean, I know we're trying to get, like, reunite this amulet and
Metal?
shit.
Yeah.
You need to get the piece of the amulet from the Beechwyn Capitol building. That's where it's kept. I'm not entirely sure how you'll get it though. It's kept in the most secure vault. You'll need to find your way in and somehow extract it.
Do we have to get it, like, legally? Like, it has to be given to us? Or do we just have to get it somehow?
I don't think that matters at this point.
Yeah. I'm cool with
Coral
somehow.
sort of like cranes his neck over and says, "Did you bring any women with you?"
No.
I'm trying to think of something I can turn into a wig and put it on Donnie.
I flash him a nipple.
Are you preparing lunch for me? I don't.
Oh, God!
What the fuck?
Oh, it's just like this weird man baby.
He's an adult teen baby.
Like every time we encounter him, I just make him worse and worse.
I hate him more and more. Like, each time it gets creepier. We're gonna come back
he's
from
like
all this, have
some-
both sides of the amulet, and, like, Catherine's gonna be changing him on the table or something.
God damn it!
I'm all
Just
about
do like
that.
a thing of talcum powder.
Yeah. Yeah. So gross.
Also, Catherine, I don't know if you know this, Horrell's been using this line for a lot of dirty stuff. You should keep an eye on him.
I don't control his budget from the government. What he
government.
does is none of my business.
Wait.
Classic government politician.
We're being sent around by... Oh, I assumed he was on welfare.
Yeah, with welfare.
Yeah.
That's what I was meaning.
This little bastard. He's getting us to run around and do his dirty work, and this little motherfucker doesn't even have a job. I'm mad now. I want to go back to Laurel.
Using his VA checks on sex calls to Beechwyn.
What was it like in the war, Uncle Horrell?
That's a great episode title. Sex calls.
Uncle
to Beechwood.
Worrell.
Horrell.
All right. Well then.
All right.
Well, it was good talking to you, Catherine. I don't know. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else new.
I like elbow Ku and say,
Say something nice, you idiot.
Your baby's beautiful.
I was just Catherine, you look good holding a grown man
she
like
sort
a
of
baby.
frowns. she like frowns and looks down. She says, "I'm not doing this because I have a choice."
That's really depressing.
The three of you need to get that half of the amulet back at any cost. The fate of our entire realm depends on it.
All right,
Let's go, guys. We now know what we need to do. I'm busting into the Capitol building. Who's with me?
I pull out my great axe just like over my head, just like a Tuscan Raider.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Blood
guess.
rage.
Awesome.
Later, Horrell.
Bye. I'll miss you.
Huh? What? Just shut the door real quick.
Come on, Catherine, off to the playground.
There's a big,
Oh,
there's a
right
big
on the
bouncy
swings.
ducky that's calling my name.
That little shit Jimmy down the street keeps stealing my
Bouncy
duck.
ducky calling my name.
Oh God! All right, so you guys leave this little room. So you walk out, and
Just imagine Horrell beating up kids at the playground. They think you're hot shit. It's my ducky.
Just throwing milk bread like at kids, like milk sandwiches.
A grown man just beating the shit out of little kids.
Not even a grown man, like a geriatric.
God damn it.
this shriveled up little
This
monster
liver spots
of a man.
have liver spots.
man.
God damn it! All right, so you guys leave, and this woman taps the door again with her little metal wand, and yeah, and you guys are back in the waiting room. She says, "Is there anything else I can do for you?"
No.
Oh,
You've been helpful.
Can we ask her about the Capitol, like if she knows anything?
Sure.
What's going on with the the Parliament?
To be honest, I don't really know. It's concerning because many of the diplomats and foreign dignitaries that used to work out of the Beechwyn Parliament would come here to communicate with their overseas correspondents, and they've since stopped coming here, which is unusual because they don't actually even work for the government. So I don't know what could have happened. But business is really hurting.
How long have they been in there?
Have I said this? Have I made it canon?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think
If you
it
did
was
it-
a couple weeks, wasn't it? Like 2 weeks or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's been roughly two and a half weeks.
Do you guys have any questions?
No, yeah. Thanks for the help.
No, I'm good.
Have a good one. Come back soon. All right, so you walk out the front door and you're standing in the street. In front of you is that very large building that you saw earlier with the pillars and the gold inlay. And on the front of it, you can see some sort of what looks like ancient language. It almost looks like Latin, but the building has very large golden doors. Now that you can see the front of it, and there's nobody on the steps, and it's all very clean.
I guess we should just go to the Capitol and get
I'm
this
too.
over with.
We're so reluctant to fix things.
I know
Really gold.
we go off every little side path we can. Maybe we should just go get the amulet.
But that's where we met Polbot, and he had the book that taught us
True.
things.
All right,
It pays off.
fine. Let's do it.
Can we go up to the gold building, or is it like locked?
No, there's nothing stopping you from going up to it. You walk up the large set of steps in the front, and you're at the top, and there's some very large doors in front of you, and there are guards standing on either side of the door.
Is it painted gold or is it actual gold?
You think it might be gold plated.
Okay.
Also, how many guards?
2 guards, one on either side of the door.
Can I go up to the gold and like scratch at it a little, like see if any comes off?
Roll a d20.
Ooh.
16.
Very nice.
You scratch pretty hard, and a little bit of gold comes off, and you can see it's just copper underneath. And one of the
swindlers.
guards sort of looks his head over and says, "Hey, don't do that."
Oh! I scurry back behind Donnie.
The guard who spoke.
Donnie is like a third of your size, and you're like hiding behind him.
God damn it.
I'm like a Great Dane. I don't realize how large I actually am.
I go up to the guard that just yelled at him and said,
Hey, are we allowed in?
Do you have an account?
Yeah.
Then absolutely, of course you can go in. This is a bank. That's why you would be here.
I know. I feel like I haven't seen the guards hanging out in a while. My mistake.
We're here every day.
Okay, well, it's been a little. I've been out of town. I'll just shut up now.
Guys, can we do a heist?
That's the plan.
Oh,
We're trying to.
the only reason I'm going into a golden building is to walk out with gold. So let's do this.
Donnie pulls out his Richard Nixon mask. Ku puts on his Bill Clinton mask.
I'll be Bush. No.
Do you want to be Bush or you want to be Carter? Like, I mean, there's a plethora.
Yeah.
You're discussing this in front of the guards.
I put on my Nancy Reagan mask.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, we entered the building at the very least.
Okay, so you guys walk inside, and on the inside of the building, the floor is made out of tiled marble with sort of a gold inlay and like a grid pattern. And in front of you, there is the longest queue you've ever seen, made out of those velvet ropes. It stretches for probably a quarter of a mile. And it just zigzags back and forth and back and forth. And there's nobody in it. And at the very end of this very large room is a single teller booth.
Oh, it's a line. I thought it was like the letter Q.
It's a very large letter Q.
It's a big-ass letter.
It's the largest letter you've ever seen.
I'm so tempted to just use my fly potion right now, but I'm gonna avoid that.
You wasted on the dumbest stuff.
It's just well, if that line had a bunch of people in it, you'd know I'd fly right over them. It'd be great. But
yeah, but there's no one in it. Like, I'm tempted to just walk through the velvet ropes.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna crawl under it all. I'm gonna crawl for a quarter of a mile.
All right. Why don't you roll a d20?
Okay.
He gets caught on the ropes and chokes. He hurts himself. That'd be great.
17.
Right. You scurry your way along, and you sort of make it to the end. Ku and Da'ani, what do you guys do?
Can I walk like around all of it and just bypass the whole queue and then just go right up to the front?
Yeah, roll a d20.
Oh. We're rolling d20s to get in line. 11.
So as you start walking sort of around, one of a guard from behind you, sort of standing on the inside of the door, says, "Hey, you gotta wait in line like everybody else."
Oh, there's no one here though.
Listen, buddy, I don't make the rules. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta be in line.
Well, who makes the rules? Maybe I'll talk to them.
Listen, Parliament makes the rules, and the last I heard, you gotta wait in line.
Are there like the poles periodically that are holding up the line?
Yeah.
All right, I use my advanced athletics and I just hop up on one of the poles and just sort of like skip across the top.
Just Mr. Miyagi your way.
Just right across on the top of the poles.
Right, yeah, okay. Why don't you roll an athletics check? Or, sorry, an acrobatics check.
Roll low.
Yeah, definitely acrobatics.
Fuck.
10.
So you try and like jump up on top of one of these poles, and so you make it onto the first one, but then you go to sort of like leap onto the next one, but the post just sort of like falls backwards as you try and push off of it, and you just fall and hit your face on the floor. You don't take any damage though.
We're like a bunch of kids whose mom's at the vision portal next door, and we just like ran off. I guess I walk through the whole queue and get behind Laryn, who I assume is ahead of me.
Okay. And Anya, I assume you just do the same.
Yeah.
You just ride on Ku's back. So all three of you are at the front of the line. There's nobody in line, and standing at the teller window, talking to the bank teller, is the tiniest little old woman you've ever seen in your entire life, and she's adorable. And she's got her little babushka on, and she's got like a little gray canvas cape, and she has got the single largest jar of pennies that you've ever seen. And she's counting them out one by one onto the counter.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why I said fuck.
Can we just roll to wait?
You can in fact roll to wait.
All right.
So roll a patience check.
All of us. Okay. All not
All right.
You
bad.
got 19, I got 15, Doug got 13.
Yeah.
See, you guys stand there and wait for 45 minutes while this old lady counts out pennies.
I pull out my caterpillar like bedrolls and just like curl up in it, like the one on. Or no, they're on both my legs, so they're pants. They're bed pants.
I just start juggling everyone's cubes to pass the time.
All right, so then this little old lady starts shuffling off, and
Did we catch how much she deposited?
2 gold.
Oh my god!
Damn it.
So like 200 coppers.
Have a nice day, lady.
The young people these days are so polite.
See, we do good things, guys.
I think that's like the first person Laura.
It's not really a
Laryn's
nice
encountered.
thing. Like you've set like a really low standard for nice things. Like, all you did was wait in line at a bank
Yeah,
that you're trying to rob.
Oh, true, yeah. Damn it.
The good thing we did is not murder her outright. Like we've
Are
tried
we standing
everyone
here
else.
with these masks on?
Oh god!
I forgot
I-
we put them on, right?
I didn't think you actually put
No,
on masks.
we're good. All right. So it's our turn to.
So the teller says, "Next, please."
I want to be a raccoon.
Just saying that out loud.
Yeah, like look around. I'm like, I want to wear a raccoon mask.
All right. So
Okay.
Hey there, just here to make a withdrawal.
Okay.
Do you do the wink and a finger gun?
Of all the bank's money. And the,
I
then we
didn't hear
pull
you,
our
Matt.
ones out.
He said, "What's your account number?"
Oh, it's 2017 11/3/19.
Okay. What's the routing code?
Oh, I don't seem to have that. Isn't that something you can look up on one of your pieces of paper?
I can look it up for you. That's no problem. I'm gonna need to know the last 4 digits of your social security number, please.
Ooh, I think that's on that paper too. Just find that there. I don't.
Okay. All right. I need to verify your identity. It's bank policy.
You don't remember me? I was here. I used to live here.
I honestly don't remember you now.
Oh.
I'm new here. I just started here a month ago.
Okay, well that makes sense because I don't actually recognize you. Okay, well then, let me just.
I think I'd recognize someone with your beautiful eyes.
Aw.
My friend here, he's single.
He's very handsome, but he's next in line, so we'll get to him eventually.
Oh, the last 4. I think I can recall that it was 3892.
Okay. What's your mother's maiden name?
Holy
Jesus.
shit!
Jones.
Yeah, Joan.
Joan.
Yeah.
She married into the Gitises.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her name was Marin. Gitis.
What was the name of your first childhood pet?
Esmeralda.
Oh, okay. Just 1 second, and he sort of turns away from you and goes up to like this cabinet with all those little drawers, like back in the day when libraries had card catalogs, and he pulls open one of the drawers, and it's like 4 feet long, and he starts flipping through index cards. And And he shuts it, and he opens another one. He starts flipping through. He shuts that one. He comes back to the counter, and he says, "I'm very sorry, sir. There's no record of that. Are you sure you haven't misremembered the last 4 digits of your social security number?"
There's a good chance that's possible.
Okay,
I'll let the next guy go while I think of that, because I can't remember. Sorry.
All right. You're gonna have to go to the back of the line.
Ah, shit.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like this whole episode's gonna be us at the bank trying to figure out why the fuck we're at a bank. Like, we're all just pitching ideas.
I was just hoping
hey,
my
maybe...
blind numbers would actually work, but you never know.
So wait, were
we're
we
not
actually
that
trying
much.
to access the Gitis bank account?
No, I was just trying to access
Steal someone's
anybody's
identity?
gold, and yeah. But in general, now
I have no idea what any of you are doing right now.
Oh, damn it.
Seriously.
We're probably gonna end up killing this guy and taking some gold, but I don't know if that's a good thing in Beechwyn. Then we'd have some trouble. We should probably leave.
If it's in the game, I assume Matt put it here for a reason. So I'm figuring out why. If anything, we can info mine it.
There is a such thing as world building, my friend.
Well, I've
Not for
totally
Basta.
failed at talking to this bank teller. It's your turn.
All right. We probably shouldn't be here at all. We've already just spent like 20 minutes here, so I might as well keep going. I go with them and say, "Hey, so Parliament, right?"
How about those guys
I mean,
slacking on the job?
right? You're here. You're working.
I know.
It's a Sunday. I know.
This is a private corporation. We're unrelated to the government, but it's not a bank holiday, so it's working the 9 to 5.
It's understandable, but sometimes I wonder, what if a corporation did run us?
How can I help you today, sir?
Oh, well, sorry, just making light conversation. Are
you here to open an account? Are you here to make a withdrawal? I can give you a statement.
I don't know what those are.
Who just wants your number because he's single?
I just want anybody. No. Do you exchange foreign currency for regular currency here?
We do, but only with nations that are not embargoed.
Understandable.
We also do conversion with raw gold. However, we do take a small fee.
And say I have a bunch of gold, but it's not raw yet. Like, I need to melt it down. Where would I do this?
Well, you see, I can't give you that sort of information because I don't know what sort of gold you would need to melt, and as you know, that is regulated by the government.
Right. But theoretically, and I just like, do I have like a little? I want to try and intimidate him a little bit to try and get him to tell me, but
Burp fire.
I have a giant great axe.
Can you burp
Yeah,
fire?
Fire? How dare you? That's insulting. You assume because I'm Dragonborn I know fire?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Racist.
No, I remember the first episode you were mad about that.
It's a prejudice I get a lot. Could I try and slip him a flask of wine?
I've been sober for 2 years now. I don't drink. Thank you.
Well, it was awkward. Alright, I just try to intimidate him, but I'll roll for it. And if I make it, I'll figure out what it is, or what I do. And then plus 10, because I'm a badass.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Plus
fuck.
10 saved you, though.
Yeah, barely. 14.
I'm gonna make a roll. Hold on.
I was really hoping it'd be like anything above 5.
What is this roll?
Intimidation.
It doesn't work.
Shit.
So how did you try to intimidate him?
I guess I was gonna just try and crack my knuckles, trying to emphasize how big I was.
Sir, if you don't have any business here, I'm gonna have to ask you to make way for the next customer. Thank you.
All right. You're a bag. You know what's going on in this town. Is there anyone I can talk to about Parliament, that I can get more information about?
You'll have to go to the information desk at the Parliament building.
Is that inside the building? 'Cause
Yes,
then I can't get.
of course it is.
I just put my head down and walk away. Of course it's inside. We can't get inside. That's the problem, because it's fucking government. It's redundant. You're up, Donnie.
Next customer, please.
Do
How
they
are
just
you
like
today,
leave
sir?
the line, just like walk out?
Yeah, we'll say that they walked back towards the entrance, like around the side of the queue.
I don't. It's not worth. I look at them and I look at the guy and I'm like, I'll follow them out.
Well, actually, I crawled all the way back through, and I'm next in line.
Okay. Do you need anything, sir? You just gonna leave. That's okay. I'll take my. If you don't have anything, it's easy for both of us.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste your time.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right,
I
will.
appreciate that.
I think I remembered my 4 numbers. Okay, it was actually 3983.
Okay.
Sorry. Can you-
339. Okay. What? Can you remind me what your mother's maiden name was?
Joan.
Okay. And what was the name of your first childhood pet?
Esmeralda.
Okay. And he goes back to the big case of index cards, and he pulls open one of the drawers and he flips through it, and then he sort of flips back, and then he shuts that drawer and he opens the next one and flips through, and he's rustling through all these index cards, and he shuts it, and he's like, I'm sorry, there's no account under that code.
You guys need to update your books.
And I walk out mad.
Wait, but before Laryn leaves, I just yell from the back of by the entrance, "Get the pen! Pens!"
All right, I grab a bank pen.
It's chained to the counter.
Oh, wait, can I roll a strength check to rip it off?
Oh, sure.
All right.
This is a big heist!
I know, we walk
what I
away
came
with
here
a
for.
pen.
Yes!
Strength, what are you these days? Okay. Fuck, too many tabs. All right. Oh, 18.
You go to leave with it, and you sort of yank, and nothing happens. And then you yank again. Is I need that, and then you yank again, and it rips not only the little metal chain, but also like the thing mounting it to the counter, and a little chunk of the counter off, and it's just dangling, and it weighs like 4 or 5 pounds. It's just dangling from this pen like 2 feet below.
Run! Yeah, I start running.
We don't get new. We have to pay for those ourselves.
Just book it to the door.
God damn it!
Well, this was well worth the derail.
Yep, awesome.
All right, so you guys are back outside the bank, and that's where we're gonna end this episode.
Oh, before I do,
a lot to cut out of that.
I throw the pen in the void bag. No, I'm kidding.
Hey everybody, thanks very much for listening. I'm your numismatic DM, Matt. I'd like to thank the host this week. It was Bren, Doug, AJ, and myself. Cover art was done by Ian McAfee. Theme music was composed and assembled by Josh Stitt. Distribution was powered by the fine podcasting software at pinecast.com. Leave us feedback by clicking the link in the episode description or by visiting our website abtd.pinecast.co. If you're not already subscribed, you can find Almost Better Than Dragons and all of the other shows in the Almost Better network at almostbetter.net or wherever you download podcasts, including Google Play. Our next episode is going out May 8th. Look forward to it. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next time.